You might not believe you can pick that car up, but let your child run out the street and the car run over. You can pick that car up because that's what faith will do for you, and that's what love will do for you. So we have to love our people, and this Aspire Center is the right name. It is to aspire for greatness. Like we have greatness in our genes, and we have to show our greatness so we can leave a legacy for our children. Our children see more than buffoonery on TV, buffoonery on social networks. They can see us building their community, building their schools, building our businesses, giving them jobs, encouraging them. And this building, which when you look at this building, we have faith to build it. And because of faith, you see that Aspire Center. So we're going to aspire to be a more by faith. By faith. We're going to give our own money. So Darnell Shields called off some names. What he didn't say is that those people donated $20,000 within 2 months. And this was not selling catfish dinners. This was basically people coming in there giving $2,000 and $1,000 and $1,000. And we took that money over and gave it to Westside Health Authority. And I'm going to tell you, I have to tell you, because one name was not called this morning. And he's very shy, but that's my husband. He's up here with this Vietnam hat on. And he gave the most. He gave $2,500. Let's give him a hand. And I want to tell y'all something else. I did promise him that he was going to have a brick with his name on it. I think he came looking for the brick. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for some of our legacy. This is legacy right here. Legacy and faith, which was taught to us, and so that's how we're going to continue the new generation. I'm going to be real quick. And of course, I told you we was going to have a church in here. Miss Reed kicked it off with a gospel song. But we got to thank God for this. Amen. Hallelujah. Glory be all to God. Because 7 years ago, we didn't have direction. We didn't have resources. But God made it happen. We had a lot of discouragement and a lot of doubters. But when God got with us and that team started moving, we made it happen. So this project is unique because it brought all the community together. From the churches, to the elected officials, to the community residents, to the organizations even like Body Hand Club, Danita Travis. I thank you for supporting this project from the very beginning. Adam Alonzo and Bill. We are all partners. The K-Ron Center, we are all partners in this, and we thank everybody for coming together. I'm just going to tell a quick story how this all happened. So with Faith, about 7 years ago, we was at a backyard barbecue at Midway Park, close to your house, Congressman. And we were just chopping it up, and there were some ideas for developing this spot. But it was important to the people in the neighborhood that this development is built by community members and from a community plan. And that's how me and Darnell connected, right? We applied for the Chicago Prize together based on the feedback we heard from the Quality Life Plan, from community meetings, from people. So we had to listen first. And when we listened, we came up with this concept of Aspire Center. So all the people, like Pastor said earlier, whether you prayed, you gave, you supported, give yourselves a hand of applause. I particularly want to thank our Alderman Chris Talfero, because this wouldn't happen without him. His leadership at the 29th Ward has been amazing. And he was the one who signed off on us getting this property. So we thank you, sir. I also want to thank our architects, Lamar Johnson, and particularly Max, because when we was looking at developing this property, we hired consultants with that 20 grand. And we thought we was going to tear the building down. Well, Lamar Johnson came, evaluated the site, and said, it's got good bones. It's got good bones. And that resonated with me because in Austin, we have good bones. We got to stop giving up on each other and look at the promise. When we invest in each other, we can all aspire. So Lamar Johnson, thank you. Yeah, give it up for him. LaShawn Ford isn't here today, he's in Africa, but we thank him so much because when we first came and said we want to develop this building, LaShawn Ford got DCEO to give us $10 million. So thank you, LaShawn, at the Ancestors in Africa. Tell you something. And upon that financial commitment to state, you know, the Chicago Prize, we were able to start putting a funding package together. So we started to have a capital stack. And when you're developing properties, the capital stack is very important to see how much you can do with a property, right? And so with that capital stack, Lori Lightford and the city came right on board. I see Samir. And not only did we just not give us money for the building, but they helped build this beautiful Pop Fit that's on the corner. The Pop Spaces are a unique innovation that was with the former mayor, so thank you. And like I say, it takes us all, and so I just want to make sure I do thank my wife and family, Dr. Monique Reed. You can't come home late nights, and she said, where you been? I'm doing this thing on Central Medicine. Yeah, right, no. She supported me from the very beginning and gave me all the flexibility that I need. I want to thank our board of directors. Where's my board at? Where's my board at? What's the Health Authority board? Bob and Gerald and Deborah and Calissa. I thank you for being flexible with us to give me the strength to move forward on such a unique investment because it was a risk, so I thank my board. I also got to thank the WHA staff. WHA staff, where you at? West Side. In particular, Rosie Dawson. Rosie, where you at? Rosie's the leader out here. She's been hiring young people and keeping this site clean for more than 4 or 5 years, right, Rosie? Maybe 7. Keeping it clean, so we thank you. But I'm just so honored to be here today on Juneteenth to celebrate the Aspire Center because we're declaring freedom. Freedom from poverty, freedom from oppression, freedom from economic constraints, freedom from disease, freedom from violence, freedom for addiction, and anything else that's plagued our community for too many years. We are free. Somebody touch their name and say, I am free. I always want to do that, Pastor. I am free. Thank God Almighty. And actually, that's what I'm going to end with in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. We're free at last. Thank you so much. I'm going to call up Tessa from Loretta to say a couple remarks. She is the CEO president of Loretta Hospital just down the street here. So she's one of the partners that we are going to link with to continue planning for our neighborhood to bring more health and wellness. So give Tessa a round of applause.
Wow, thank you. Good morning. State Representative Camille Lilly could not be here today, but we wanted to be sure that she could share some of her sentiments in her role with the Illinois legislator as Chief External Affairs Officer for Loretto Hospital and as board member for the Westside Health Authority. I am Taysa Nowitzki, President and CEO for Loretto Hospital. On behalf of the hospital, happy Juneteenth, and congratulations on this historic milestone. Emmett Elementary is now our Aspire Center. Thank you to Congressman Danny Davis, Mayor Brandon Johnson, Representative Ford, Commissioner Stamps, Senator Lightford, Senator Harmon, Alderman Talia Farrow, and Assistant Majority Leader Camille Lilly for always standing up and showing out for the West Side. We thank you for standing with this community, guiding it with love, strength, and purpose. A special thank you to Morris Reed and the West Side Health Authority and its board for manifesting the community's vision. Morris Reed, Jackie Reed, the Westside Health Authority, and many partners work hand in hand with the community and other community-based organizations, including Austin Coming Together, and across all levels of government to bring us here today for a new Emmett campus called Aspire, a center of care, human development, and hope shaped by what we, the people, said we needed. Your commitment to this endeavor exemplifies the spirit of collaboration and resilience that defines our community. As we gather here for this ribbon cutting ceremony, we are not only celebrating the reopening of a physical space, but we are celebrating the dreams, ambitions, and potential of so many people who walk through the doors. The Aspire Center aims to bridge the gap between education, employment, and although we are not here yet, we're coming, healthcare, providing our community members with the tools to be healthy and live fulfilling lives. Loretto Hospital and its board is looking forward to bringing outpatient and specialty services to the center. These services will support improved health outcomes for the community on this campus that we envision and develop by the community itself. As we cut the ribbon today, let it symbolize not just an opening, but a promise to invest in our greatest asset, our people. I invite you all to join us in spreading the word about the opportunities available here. Together we can create a ripple effect of positive change, empowering lives and strengthening the community as a whole. Let us embrace this moment with enthusiasm for the future and the possibilities that lie ahead. Today we witness the power of persistence, partnership, and people. So on behalf of Loretto Hospital, its Board of Directors, and State Representative Lilly, thank you.
She gonna do with that.
Thank you all so much. Give another round of applause for Darnell and Morris and the work they have led to get us here. All right, we want to take a moment right now to ask our Cook County Board Commissioner for the very first district, Commissioner Tara Stamps, to the stage, and Alderman Talaferro for 2-minute remarks as the mayor is on the way. Tara, give it up as she comes.
Good morning. I am going to keep this at 2 minutes, but I must say, oops, can you bring me my other glass? I'm a woman of a certain age. You know, you be making costume changes and put one pair on, you need the other. Okay, so you'll get it. Keep on living. That's what I'm going to say. As a veteran Chicago public school teacher and a proud member of the Chicago Teachers Union, I was a part of that fight when 50 schools closed, primarily in black communities on the west and south side. And I was a part of that fight when our words and our pain went unnoticed, when our tears were not dried, when parents would show up at community meetings and they were summarily dismissed. We know that public school is the first thing and the only thing that enslaved Africans that were brought to this country demanded of the American government, and that was public education. So to close 50 schools is beyond insult. It is a stab wound, it is a gunshot to the very vision, the hope of the slave. And so for me to be able to be on this stage and be honored and be in the shadow of this amazing woman we call Jackie. And to see this building, and as the brother said, who had good bones and have life breathe back into those bones, and thus life breathe back into this community, is beyond an honor. It is the hope of our ancestors. And when she said we put our own money up first, I need all of us to hear that. We must participate in our own rescue. We must seed our future. We must fund our future. Stop looking for somebody else to come and save us. We got the cape. Put it on. Put it on. All right, they ain't had nothing to do with my... Hope that left me a minute, but It was on my heart. I love you, Jackie Reed. And if you a young person or young-ish person, and get up, get with our elders. We need to build intergenerational communication and relationship, because God has empowered you with the energy, but he's given them the wisdom. And when you marry wisdom with energy and vision, you are unstoppable. Anything can be done. But it cannot be done if we do not reach back and protect our children. It cannot be done if we don't seed into their children. And so I'm going to say this, and I said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. Whatever happens in the not too distant future, they're our future. So it will be our responsibility, good, bad, different, or right or wrong, because they belong to us. Not one, not some, all of them are ours. And so we have a communal, we have a village responsibility to make sure that we take care of our children, because without taking care of them now, we have nothing to look forward to later. And then all of this work is for naught if we don't have somebody to pass the baton to. All right, here we go. If my pipes was working, I'd give you a little backup, Jackie Reed. I have a song in my hallelujah, Jesus. All right. It is an honor to be here today in support of a vision that has become a reality, the Aspire Center right here on the corner of Central and Madison. And did y'all know there's plans to keep building up Madison? She didn't tell y'all she got another spot up Madison. So it's a plan to keep building and resurrect Madison to its former glory. This is more than brick and mortar. It is a promise kept to a community that has waited for too long for meaningful investment and transformative opportunity. The Aspire Center represents hope. It represents possibility. It represents the future of the West Side. Cook County is proud to have played a role in supporting this incredible institution, one designed to empower entrepreneurs, equip our youth, and serve as a hub for innovation, creativity, and healing. It is a place where families will gather, where leaders will be developed, and local talent will be nurtured and unleashed. This is what it looks like when public resources are used to lift people up, not leave them behind. When government doesn't just govern, but it listens and it learns and it leads with the people. Let us be clear. This center did not appear overnight. It was born out of decades of advocacy, organizing, and unwavering belief that our community deserves more. And today we celebrate that belief by becoming tangible, rooted in justice, rooted in love, and rooted right here in neighborhood. So to all who made this possible, thank you. To the visionaries and the builders and the believers and the prayer warriors, thank you. And to our community, this is for you. May the Aspire Center always remind us of the greatness that lives here and that the best is yet to come, because we see you, we hear you, we believe in you, we value you, and you belong right here. Don't go nowhere. This is home. Asante Sani, and happy Juneteenth.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Juneteenth. I have the honor of delivering brief remarks on behalf of Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle in support of Commissioner Stamps, in support of all the great work brought together with the Aspire Center. Congratulations. I'm the Executive Director of the Cook County Justice Advisory Council, or JAC, and we get to support and be a shareholder in breaking chains that link slavery to mass incarceration and bring about our aspirations for liberation with the support of the elected officials, the leadership that is here. I'm grateful to be a witness to this work. Madam President, as a history teacher joining Commissioner Stamps, looking at a school repurposed to be that light, is pretty excited to be here at 3 o'clock, just FYI. But for me, I just will take the remaining brief moment to speak about Cook County government's investments. Westside Health Authority, where are you at? Thank you. Jane Addams Resource Corporation, where are you at? Thank you. I'm confident there are others that we get to be a shareholder of, but we have active grants with the support of Commissioner Stamps, the County Board, President Breckwinkle, with these anchor tenants defining the work here at Aspire Center that we want to continue to be able to support. I also want to acknowledge Team Sharon Mitchell, the Cook County Public Defender's Office. If you're raising your hand over here, we have a Freedom Defense Center humanizing the work of defense, recognizing that the work is in the communities most impacted, not in the courtrooms or in cages. And so with that, the Aspire Center is really holding a strong example for all of us mere mortals trying to get the work done. On this Juneteenth, I'm taking back the wind of inspiration, faith, and love that you've shared back into the work of Cook County alongside the leadership here, and I'm very grateful. Congratulations, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. I said that I would not scream into the mic. If you guys are like me, it's pretty loud this morning. Before I start, let me acknowledge my good friend from the West Side in the 27th Ward. Oh, I apologize. The 28th Ward. My colleague, Alderman Jason Irving. And let me also acknowledge his wonderful wife and our city treasurer, Melissa Conyers Irving. It's an honor to speak with you this morning and to be here as we celebrate Juneteenth. Juneteenth's legacy, which is built in a fight for freedom, a fight for equity, and a fight out of love, all so that we can be here celebrating today. And I want to kind of echo something that Ms. Reese said earlier. This is a fight that's really rooted in love. That's rooted in a love not just for the city of Chicago, but a love in people. And I've always said that when you love people, you get a different result. You get a better result. I want to thank Darnell Shields of Austin Coming Together and Morris Reed of Westside Health Authority for my early education in community. We don't often tell the whole story behind this project, but the whole story actually includes a meeting with Morris Reed and Mr. Dwayne Trust to teach me about the value of community, the value of how we can build on a community when we come together. When I became alderman, I came with a vision of this building, Emmett Elementary School, that didn't include community. They quickly sat down with me. I'm gonna tell the whole story, but within 2 minutes, they quickly sat down with me to help me realize that we have to build this not just for the community, but by the community itself. So I thank you, Morris, for that early education, because of that, we're able to look beyond, the dreadfulness that we saw on the intersection of Madison and Central, and we're able to look at hope at the intersection of Madison and Central. Just last week, the mayor joined us, a couple of weeks ago, the mayor joined us for ribbon cutting on Soul City Corridor. Another vibrant development in the Austin community. Just yesterday, we cut ribbon on a $35 million healthcare center brought to the Austin community by Rush Healthcare. Just a couple of years ago, just south of here, Build opened its development for youth and family services. We are a community that's growing. We are a people that has to continue to invest in community. And I thank you, Mr. Mayor, for being a part of the dream of the West Side so that we can look into tomorrow for a better future. Your efforts are not unnoticed. And I know it's difficult being in your position, but your efforts in building the strength of the Black community is not unnoticed. Keep fighting for us. Keep fighting for your home, the Austin community. And I'll say this, that's a fight that's not just built on a love for Chicago, but it's a fight that's built on love for the people in this city. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Sean Garrett, and I have the privilege of being the CEO of United Way of Metro Chicago. Thank you. Very kind of you. More importantly, I am the president of the fan club for Darnell Shields and Austin Coming Together and Morris and Westside Health Authority, so I'm grateful that they let me hang out with them every once in a while. So today's a really exciting day, and we're grateful to have been with you through this journey. And Darnell, I heard you earlier asking and saying, you know, we're grateful for everyone who's been here, but the next test is where we go next. And that's what we're here to be with you and the next step from as we move forward. Because we're really proud of what you've done here. This is one of many things that are in that quality of life plan. You've already done a lot of those things, but we have a lot more ahead of us. And our commitment is to stay with you every step of that way, the way we have been to this point. And we're here to celebrate today, but frankly, this is just the kickoff for what comes next. And so, on behalf of everyone at United Way, we have a number of our team, we are so proud to be part of this incredible effort. You all have an incredible team. And most importantly, this is an incredible community because this is the community's vision, this is the community's plan, and all of us are just stewards to help make it happen. And so really just grateful for that. One of the key partnerships, though, that really helped make this happen, that we're incredibly proud to be a part of, is our partnership with BMO. BMO, we definitely give them a big round of applause. Whenever someone in this city asks for help to get something done, BMO is already there doing the work, and we're incredibly proud to be their partner. They have done so much for us at United Way, but so much across this region. The fact that they're not just an investor here, but they're a partner in the building just speaks to who they are and what they're about. And so I'm incredibly proud that we get to introduce my good friend Eric Smith, who's the U.S. Vice Chair of BMO. I see my friend Daryl Hackett here as well. If you look around, there's a ton of folk from BMO here, and they're here because they care about the partnership, they care about the work, and they care about this community. And so grateful to be with you all. I'm really proud of this partnership. So congratulations to everyone. Turn it over to you, Eric.
Good morning, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here to represent our colleagues from BMO to celebrate the grand opening of the Aspire Center for Workforce Innovation. We want to really be a part of the community in a way that helps to promote a thriving economy that works for all. And we're truly thankful for this opportunity. This is a tremendous day as we celebrate Juneteenth because we recognize that we have to invest in communities in a comprehensive way that provides capital in a way that will allow us to make the investments for the future. And at BMO, we believe in our purpose to boldly grow the good in business and life. And we're now thankful for the many opportunities that we've had for collaboration and partnership to achieve that. I'd first like to thank Darnell Shields for his visionary leadership. It's his leadership that inspires us and aspires us to open doors of opportunities for all. I'd also like to thank Sean Garrett for his opportunities of leadership to bring folks together for convening for both the public and private sector. I'd like to thank Mayor Brandon Johnson for his unwavering support and commitment. And I'd like to thank Mayor Lori Lightfoot for her vision to invest in communities in a way that inspires us to recognize that we can't just invest in downtown and in the Gold Coast, but that we have to invest in those communities that have been left behind. And so on this day, we are especially thankful because the Aspire Center is a powerful proof that neighborhood-led transformation is possible, and it underscores our belief in the power of collaboration and community-based investment to drive positive change for our future. With that, I'd like to hand it over to Reagan Brewer, who's the president of the Jane Addams Resource Corporation. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Darnell made me cry earlier, so I'm going to try not to get too emotional up here. Been doing a lot of crying since January 20th, so hopefully today my heart is full, and it was tears of joy. So I am Reagan Brewer Johnson, the president of the Jane Addams Resource Corporation, or as we're more affectionately known as JARC. I have had the pleasure of working at JARC for the past 17 years, so I've been on this journey with Austin Coming Together for a number of years. And I have had the pleasure of serving as JARC's president for the last 4. So throughout my tenure at JARC, I've had the honor of participating in a lot of events, ribbon cuttings, hosting elected officials, and the like. But today is really unique because I'm not just here as a representative of JARC. Today, JARC is part of a larger vision for the West Side. And it's the culmination of the vision of 2 leaders who I greatly admire, Darnell and Morris. Yes, I'm also a fangirl of the Darnell and Morris crew. So it's really their perseverance and dedication that's made today a reality. I really don't know 2 other people who could have moved the mountains that it took to pull off such a bold vision. At JARC, we believe that people who work should not live in poverty, and we support individuals and their families in pursuit of a better life. And we present them with opportunities to achieve their goals. And the way that we work to accomplish this mission is through training for the advanced manufacturing sector. We believe that good jobs and careers in advanced manufacturing can be a catalyst that moves people out of poverty and into the middle class. So please, while you're here, make sure to stop by our training center. You can check out some really cool machines that we have, machine demos, and you can learn a little bit more about how things are made. So, excited doesn't even begin to describe how I feel about being part of this momentous occasion. Again, I'm gonna try not to tear up. We're thrilled to be here with all of you, and we can't do this work alone. But together we can build an ecosystem that will help Westside residents achieve their dreams. And in spite of all the turmoil that's going on in the world today, the Aspire Center will be a beacon of hope. And on behalf of everyone at JARC, we just can't wait to get started. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Max Komenich. I'm an architect at Lamar Johnson Collaborative. I get to speak briefly. I'll try to keep it to 1 minute just on behalf of the design and construction team. Thank you all so much for being here. I want to give a big shout out to Lamar Johnson for taking us on a tour of the West Side 6 years ago and getting us in front of this building to meet Darnell and see the closed Emmett School. And then a huge thank you to Morris and Darnell for your passion for this project and for putting your trust in us to help you achieve your vision. I remember the first time we were here, it was 10 degrees outside, it was maybe -10 inside. It was cold, all the paint was peeling, the ceilings were falling down, the floors were peeling up, and it was just really sad to see this community asset sitting here abandoned. And that's why we were so thrilled when Morris and Darnell trusted us to help them see their vision for the Aspire Center. So we started by taking the fence down on the outside and building this pop-up park to let people know that incredible things were coming. And then we turned the building around to face the corner and built this beautiful lobby for you all to open to the community, invite people in. And then we filled it with tenants that are going to do incredible things for this community. So, you know, this has been the most challenging project of my career for sure, but absolutely the most rewarding project. It's kind of bittersweet to see it come to an end, honestly, but I'm so thrilled to see you all here today and excited to see you in the building and can't wait to come back to see the incredible things happening years from now at the Aspire Center. So thank you all very much.
Good morning, or should I say afternoon. We're on our way to afternoon now. My name is Cassandra Norman. I am a resident, a proud resident here in the Austin community. I've been here 40 years plus, and I have observed this community from a protective lens as well as a proactive lens. My protective lens has been as a Chicago police officer where I served here for 25 years. Nowhere but here I reside here, and I still volunteer with many organizations here. So I'm a real Austinite. I haven't made 50 years yet, 40 plus. I just want you all to know that this Aspire Center will be a beacon of hope and love for our community to work, live, and also to thrive for generations to come. That's what this building represents to me. When I drive past here almost every day, I look and I've watched the progression grow and grow and grow. And as Rashida said, we smile when we walk past here, when we drive past here, to see the accomplishments that have come and knowing what's going to happen for the future. So I just want you all to know that this facility will be here to support and provide services to this community, the residents, the community leaders, businesses, and industry, all here at one location. In conclusion, I would like to thank all of the people that made this possible. I know everybody's been thanked, but I would like to thank everyone on behalf of the community, and that would be to thank our donors, our funders, our elected officials, and the community as a whole. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Special shout out to Darnell Shield and Morris Reed. What a great day today. But it's always a great day when Madison and Central takes center stage as a center of public-private investment. And more importantly, investment in people that live, work, and raise families right here in Austin. $41 million is a huge testament to the vision and commitment of Westside Health Authority, Austin Coming Together, Jane Addams Resource Corp, Alderman Taliaferro, and our very own Mayor Brandon Johnson. As Planning Commissioner, I'll note that more than $12 million is sourced from Madison Austin TIF, which was created specifically for projects just like this. Projects that train people for the jobs of tomorrow and jobs that pay living wages. This is how we build better together today, tomorrow, and for years to come. I should also mention that the Austin Board Quality of Life Plan did an amazing job creating the context for the Aspire Center to evolve, as well as the adjacent Pop Fit, which you heard earlier, that served as a down payment on the building improvements to come. The reimagining of this entire block is proof of concept that planning, vision, and creative financing can support a destination-oriented neighborhood for all Chicagoans that they expect and that they deserve. Right here at Madison and Central, where tactical urbanism will thrive for centuries, especially as the front doors open to an aspiring new era. Now I'd like to invite our fearless leader, our North Star, our Mayor, Mayor Brandon Johnson, to the stage.
What's up, Westside? Good job. Wow. Thank you so much. Happy Juneteenth. What an incredible way to celebrate the emancipation and complete liberation of the people who are responsible for the evolution of this democracy. Thank you, Commissioner Boatwright, for your leadership and your commitment. And she's doing an amazing job. She really is doing an amazing job across this city of ensuring that economic development really becomes a reality. Boy, it feels so good to be in your own neighborhood. This is the shortest distance that I've ever had to commute to get to work today. Could just build a whole city, office,
partnership inside. We could just be a tenant, the 5th floor on Madison. We should talk about that. Let's see what that rent looks like. It might be cheaper than renting a space downtown. Budget director, we should look into that, Chairman Irvin. Trying to make your job easier. Thank you to our city council members, Jason and Chris. They're 2 incredible human beings. Isn't it cool to have 2 brothers on the west side, actually 3, married, raising families. This notion that somehow black men are not leading, what a lie. I mean, come on, y'all. Darnell, Morris. All of us, I don't feel like giving my speech anymore. I'm gonna use my 3.5 minutes just to talk about the fact that we have black men on the west side of Chicago leading the advancement of our people. I want to say that one more time. On Juneteenth, we are celebrating the fact that we have black men raising families and everybody else's kids to bring liberation to the west side and beyond. Yes. Now let me see what my speech writer put over there today. Let's see. West Side Health Authority. Thank you, Eric too from BMO. Eric and what did I say? BMO. Thank you, Smith. They're also working with us as we build safer communities. Let me just announce something too on Juneteenth. Homicides are down 28% in the city of Chicago. Robberies, shooting victims, violent crime is down as a whole. When I was running for office, they said that we could not build a safe, affordable city. Well, look at us now. A safer, more affordable big city, and the Aspire Center is really a part of a larger collective struggle for our liberation. That's why, my last few words here, I want to thank, Miss Jackie Reed. First of all, besides her and Congressman Davis, they've had to work with like 8 or 9 different mayors to get one on the west side. You're welcome, both of you. Finally got y'all, west side mayor. Listen, we love Harold, we love Lori. I'm just saying, the west side is... Okay, something else. This $40 million, over $40 million project is really an inspiration. I want to say this last thing. I've said that investing in black is not a criminal act, but let me tell you what is criminal and violent. Other cultures are always taught never to forget. We have to always remember. There's a difference. That's a word there. Pastor Epstein, I got something going here. That's a word. We always have to remember. When the Emanuel administration closed down this school and 53 others, that was a violent act against black people. See, listen, y'all, we have to name when the harm is done. Because you don't get Aspire without understanding the history of this building. These brothers did not just come up with this ideal about workforce. We lost jobs to black women when this school was closed. There are black children who were displaced, of which 223 of them have never been accounted for since the school closings. And when we talk about the Ma'afa and the number of black folks that never made it on the other side, think about the black children that we don't even know where they are. It was a violent act to shut this school down. But I am so glad that black folks do not crack, especially when it comes to dealing with violent acts. This is a true testament to what our ancestors dreamed of. And the Workforce Development Hub and Manufacturing Training Center, 50 new jobs and creating opportunities for over 500 new households to be able to build generational wealth. I will just say this.
The door was slammed on us when this school was closed. But with the support and the help of our ancestors and these incredible leaders, we have not only busted this door wide open, we are creating more opportunities for posterity. And so I want to express, I have to read a few things on here. I want to express my deep appreciation for all of the community groups and the members who have transformed this space and have made it a place where we can build a future. I'm so proud that we are investing in our city, a $1.25 billion bond investment for economic development and housing. It is the largest investment in the history of Chicago, and we're just getting started. God bless you all. God bless the West Side. God bless the greatest freaking city in the world, the city of Chicago. Thank you all.
Let's give it up for the mayor of our great city, Mayor Brandon Johnson. All right, y'all, we get to cut a ribbon today, and that's about to happen, but before it does, we would be remiss as the mayor spoke about these incredible Black women who educated children in this building. They are here today. If you are here and you taught, and you worked and you toiled and led at Emmett School, please stand and be recognized and acknowledged today. We thank you for your service. We thank you. We thank you so much. Please stand. Stand up, y'all. We want to see you. Stand up. We are grateful for your leadership and the hedge of protection you have been in our community. This moment does not happen without you. Thank you so much. And now perhaps is the moment we have all been waiting for. According to Morris, it's been at least 70 years that we have been waiting for this moment. This is our opportunity, and so here's what we're going to do. We're going to head over to the building so that we can witness the ribbon cutting together. And at 12:30, we're going to come back here to celebrate the grand marshals of this great affair. 12 o'clock, we're going straight over to the building to cut the ribbon. 12:30, meet back in the pavilion as Darnell will celebrate the grand marshals of this great affair. My name is Rashida Graham Washington. I'm the Executive Director for K. Ryan Center for the Arts Foundation and a proud daughter of the Austin neighborhood. Thank you so much.
I want to go see your setup.
Yeah, it makes it so my legs hold it rather than my arms, you know? But I do start to feel it. That's too bad though.
Nice.
Thanks, yeah.
That lens is crazy.
The lens?
Yeah, that's a big lens.
Yeah, it's a Canon Cinema lens, so it's got really fine-tuned focus wheel and then the manual iris. Yeah.
I got eyes on Darnell. Darnell, your spot's right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man's here.
We're just here to be your backup. No, we're doing filming for United Way. Getting to see all United Way.
I like that nice way.
Yeah.
In the
Yep. Okay. Jess, I'm coming over to give you some backup. How they gonna get the video? I said I don't know. Wait till I don't know. So the way we're gonna do, we're gonna have everyone on Mayor
Yeah, no, they've been one more. Where's things at?
Okay, we're just waiting on Morris. Yep, waiting on Morris. And the mayor. This was we're having a three in a front. Everybody sits behind Morris Reed! Morris right here! Come on! Where's your mother? Where's Morris?
Come here. Excuse me. Let her by. Let her by. Let her by. How you doing, Ronell? Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, we got to step back. They go back. Is that line back? Everyone take one step back. You got to make it tighter. You got to make it tighter. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Reed. And then everyone on this side, please squeeze in. Look, something's going on. There's something in the back on this side.
Hey, he said the budget director.
We gotta talk to everything about the third floor. I got it. Fifth floor, the west side.
Get nice and tight if you are.
So this is right here. Okay.
Darnell, it's for you all to hold.
Can I get one right here? Right here, right here? Look here, look here, look here.
Has anyone seen Melissa Irvin?
No, she does.
All right, we're gonna cut on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
All right. That was the dress rehearsal. For real this time. 1, 2, 3. Cut it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I almost didn't get up.
She's actually over there.
I didn't know that.
She is yeah.
But you can hear a lot.
You get the picture of the river.